Let's get right into it. Number 1. The brain's midnight fire drill. Picture this. You're lying in bed, peaceful, warm, possibly spooning a pillow you've named. And then suddenly, bam, you're being chased by a faceless man through a hallway that doesn't end. Congratulations, your brain has just hosted its nightly disaster simulation. See, one theory says nightmares are basically your brain's worst-case scenario rehearsals. Your ancient ancestors needed to be ready for lions, snakes, and, apparently, people with giant scissors, so your brain learned to run danger drills while you sleep. It's the prehistoric equivalent of an office fire drill, except you can't just stand in the parking lot and wait it out. Instead, you wake up sweating and wondering if you should learn karate. The hippocampus and amygdala, your memory and fear HQ, light up during REM sleep, like they're auditioning for a rave, pulling random memories, fears, and totally fake events together into a terrifying mashup. The idea is, if you can survive fake death in a dream, maybe you'll survive the real thing. Which is sweet in theory, but in practice, your brain is just teaching you to run in slow motion while your legs feel like wet cement. Basically, nightmares are evolution's way of keeping you alert, while also making sure you never trust hallways again. Number 2. Stress brain goes rogue. If your life lately feels like you're starring in a never-ending stress documentary, your brain's probably clocked in for some overtime nightmare shifts. When you're stressed, your body pumps out more cortisol, the uh-oh hormone, which messes with your REM sleep. And REM is where the wild dreams happen. The more stress hormones floating around, the more your brain says, cool, let's run all those unresolved anxieties through the weird filter tonight. So instead of peacefully dreaming about, eating endless pancakes on a beach, you end up reliving that awkward meeting from 3 years ago, except now your boss is a crocodile and the office is sinking. Psychologists think nightmares can be your brain's attempt to emotionally digest stressful events, like trying to delete your mental spam folder. But sometimes it's more like it just replays the spam in high definition. And yes, it's scientifically proven that the "oh no, I forgot my pants in public" dream has absolutely no practical use, except reminding you that your subconscious is kind of a jerk. Number 3. Nightmares as body alarms. Sometimes nightmares aren't even about your brain, they're about your body pulling the emergency brake. Your temperature's too high? Your brain might serve you a dream about being trapped in a burning building. Breathing weird? Hello, underwater suffocation scenario? Certain researchers believe these nightmare triggers evolved as built-in early warning systems. If something's wrong physically, your brain gives you a vivid, unpleasant jolt to wake you up before it's too late. It's a little like having a smoke detector that only communicates through interpretive horror theater. You might not remember to hydrate or check your thermostat before bed, but your subconscious will happily create a feverish nightmare where you're chased through a volcano by your high school gym teacher. Which is not subtle, but it works. Of course, sometimes these body alarm dreams are false positives. Your brain thinks you're in danger when you're actually just tangled in your blanket like a sad burrito. But hey, better safe than sorry, right? Number 4. Brain detox gone wrong. When you sleep, your brain's basically running its own janitorial crew, flushing out toxins, sorting memories, and deciding which embarrassing moments to keep forever. This process is usually smooth, but sometimes the cleaning part scrambles things together into a chaotic mess of memories, fears, and emotions. And voila, nightmare. Think of it like your brain trying to take out the trash, but halfway through the garbage bag rips and spills all over the floor. So now you're sifting through your day's leftovers, while also fighting a zombie clown in an abandoned grocery store. Some scientists believe nightmares are the emotional version of that. Spill your brain's overzealous attempt to process strong feelings by throwing them into high-intensity dream scenarios. It's as if your subconscious went, "Oh, you're worried about missing a deadline? Cool, let's put you in a collapsing building made entirely of calendars." So yes, nightmares might be your brain's clumsy way of taking care of you, like a friend who offers to make you dinner and accidentally burns the kitchen down. Number 5. Ancient Predator Training Program. If you've ever had a nightmare about being chased, cornered, or hunted, Congratulations, you're experiencing leftover software from a time when humans were basically slow, tasty snacks with legs. Evolutionary psychologists think nightmares about predators served as training simulations for early humans. You'd practice running away or hiding in a dream, then hopefully be quicker to react in real life. The weird part? Your brain doesn't actually care if the predator makes sense. In the Stone Age, it might have been a lion. Now it's just as likely to be a giant rabbit with knives for teeth. Same adrenaline response, same heart-pounding wake-up, just a little less realistic. Of course, the modern world has fewer wild animals chasing us, unless you count your inbox. But your brain still loves running those hunt or be hunted drills, which means you get to wake up at 3 a.m. in a cold sweat, heart-pounding, ready to fight off a 7-foot shadow guy holding a toaster. Basically, your nightmare chase scenes are a glitchy rerun from our species' survival channel, and the programming hasn't been updated in 200,000 years.